All right then. So the Darren Till versus Luke Rockhold press conference has just happened, and yeah, Darren Till's rattled. Luke Rockhold's ducking 8 rounds. Dylan Dennis was trying to get his hay. Darren Till was then saying, "Oh, I'm not going to touch him or I won't get paid." Instantly, then tries to grab his neck or something. Yeah, look, it was pretty embarrassing for Darren Till. Pretty embarrassing for him. Darren Till was definitely the rattled one. I think it's all got to him, to be honest. I feel like he'll win the fight, but Darren Till is absolutely rattled. He was there saying, "Oh, Luke Rockhold's not relaxed at all." You know, he's saying he's there shaking, nervous, agitated. But Luke Rockhold was very, very, very calm there. But I mean, look, I'm saying he's ducking 8 rounds, but reality is though is it's already in the contract for, I believe, 6 rounds. It is difficult to then get something done for to then suddenly make it 8 rounds. But either way, Luke Rockhold didn't even want to shake his hand. I believe, yeah, he did shake his hand, and Till wanted to shake it again in the face-off because Rockhold didn't do it like he meant it at all. Let's be honest here. Luke Rockhold didn't want 8 rounds. I don't think he's conditioned for it, and I do feel like the longer it is anyway, the more it does favour Darren Till. I feel like the whole fight favours Darren Till no matter what, though, but I don't think Luke Rockhold's going to be conditioned enough for 8 rounds. He's known to gas out in his fights. He's known to gas out in his fights. In the bare knuckle fight he had with Mike Perry, he had that 1 round in him. And yeah, I don't think he wants 8 rounds, Luke Rockhold. I feel like that was clear to see from the energy that we were getting from him in that press conference. Overall, he was calm though. It was weird vibes that I was seeing from Luke Rockhold. From Darren Till, it doesn't take a body language expert to work out how agitated he was in there and how rattled that he is going into this fight against Luke Rockhold. And look, end of the day, I don't think mind games mean loads going into into a fight. I really don't think they suddenly determine who's going to win. But you know, it's all interesting talking about how fighters are going into fights and how they are looking at it, and you know, mentally they might have not had like the right kind of training camp or anything like that. I don't know. But yeah, Till looks agitated by Rockhold, and yeah, definitely is rattled. Luke Rockhold was the calm guy throughout. You've got KSI trying to be cringe as hell. Look, I think Darren Till massively embarrassed himself by how he was acting, massively embarrassed. And I feel like Darren Till he's now a part of this clown show. He's part of this clown show. Then, you know, you've got guys like El Kukui who was there not wanting to really do much talking. There was respect between him and Salt Pappy. A little bit of tension, but, you know, respect overall, handshake in the face off. Both guys ready for it. I think El Kukui looked very calm and ready to go. Salt Pappy's always giving respectful and calm energy. But yeah, El Kukui's looking like he's got a job to do. Tony's ready to do a job. Salt Pappy's ready to do a job. I feel like it's, you know, just typical stuff. But yeah, look, I think it was embarrassing but entertaining the way that Darren Till was acting. And, you know, again, it's got people talking. It's getting people interested. So, you know, it is a clown show, but it is an entertaining clown show at the end of the day. Like, I don't have loads against the energy that we do see in Misfits press conferences, because the ones we see in actual boxing, the press conf oh, I'm straight there. The vibes we get in actual press conferences, in actual boxing, uh, bloody boring. Bloody boring. We get absolutely nothing out of these actual boxing and press conferences. That's the only thing I really do rate about Misfits, is the energy that these guys bring, you know, proper entertainers. As well. And I feel like, you know, obviously boxers are proper fighters. And, you know, they're not, you know, they like doing their entertainments in the ring. But I feel like we do need some more showmen in actual boxing who do like the trash talk, can hype up a fight. And that's what you do see in Misfits. And I feel like that's why Darren Till fits this whole clown show perfectly in Misfits, because he's got that energy of how to hype up a fight. He knows how to talk. And Luke Rockhold is, you know, a guy who's good at, you know, putting in a few good digs, but not ever really being too rattled by it. But yeah, basically, it was the whole rounds thing that we were seeing in that press conference between um, not Dylan Daz, between Darren Till and Luke Rockhold, just the whole rounds debate. But yeah, I mean, 6 rounds can be more entertaining for kind of fights like this. To be honest, like that is an argument. 6 rounds can make it more entertaining the shorter it is, and I feel like it would be much better for Luke Rockhold. So, and no wonder he doesn't want it. No wonder he doesn't want it. I don't believe he's conditioned for it, and Darren Till would be, and especially for a first boxing fight for Luke Rockhold, I feel like 8 rounds would be a bad idea for him, and I feel like he knows that as well. I feel like his team and people around him know that as well. But I think Rockhold's definitely in the head of Darren Till, 100% in the head of Darren Till. You know, we all know Darren Till likes to trash talk, but I've never seen Darren Till as agitated as we've seen him there. He likes to trash talk, he likes all the drama, but I've never seen him in all the press conferences that he's had. I've never seen him that agitated by someone before. And, you know, Till can get agitated, but not that much, not like that. So, again, it's got hype around it. It's going to get more people buying the pay-per-view. Is it going to, really affect the fight? No, like it doesn't matter at all, to be honest with you. But it's all for the entertainment at the end of the day. And there we go. There we go. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you all in the next one.